This is Billionaire Mondays. Every Monday we present you with another billionaire. Today we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Sara Blakely. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers and welcome back to our channel. It's so good to have you back with us today for another video about self-made billionaires. Today we're turning our attentions to one of the most empowering feminist and philanthropist billionaires out there, Sara Blakely. If the name doesn't ring a bell for you, know she's the inventor of shaping garments called Spanx. Sara is 47 years old now and founded the company when she was 29, struggling to find a career path and make money. The product brought her ups and downs at first, but as soon as she put all of her effort into it, it went uphill. Since then, the product has become one of the most talked about, and the line continually develops new products to fit every shape and every woman. Her story is portrayed by all magazines, and her business advice inspires women all around the world. In 2012, she was the first woman to become a self-made billionaire and is a part of Forbes' 100 Most Powerful People list. Her mission is to help women get empowered, educated, and independent. In spite of having 4 children and a business to run, she still finds time to give back, inspire, and never settle down. She caught our eye with her constant smile and desire to never quit. But let's dive in and see the timeline and details of her business life, the struggles she's been through, and some perks of being rich. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Stay with us for our 15 things you didn't know about Sara Blakely. Number 1. She has a special relationship with Richard Branson. Sara's journey from a Florida State University graduate to a billionaire has been filled with supporters, possibilities, and of course, some kickbacks. She never gave up on her idea and risked it multiple times before having success. One of the key people who supported her was Richard Branson. She first met Branson in 2005 when she attained second place as a contestant on The Rebel Billionaire. Since then, he's always been there for her, both for her entrepreneur struggles and philanthropist acts. Her products actually make women feel better and confident, so it's no wonder she has so much support from other people. Number 2. Celebrities wear her product all the time. Celebrities always wear the most expensive and high-quality clothes and accessories. When you reach a certain level of financial security, you start to understand that it pays to have good quality possessions. Yes, sometimes they'll go crazy for a cheaper product, but most of the time they'll stand for more expensive or luxury items. Spanx is no luxury item, but the one that can be accessible to most women. The technology behind it and the fact it actually works has made a lot of celebrities go crazy for it. The paparazzi have spotted celebrities wearing Spanx multiple times, and some even admit in interviews they were wearing them. If Beyoncé, Kim Kardashian, or Eva Longoria believe in it, it means the product is actually good, or else they wouldn't wear it on the red carpet, right? Number 3. She used to work at Disney and do stand-up comedy for a living. If you didn't know this by now, Sara Blakely is a self-made billionaire. She started her business with savings she gathered from working all sorts of jobs. Even though she graduated with a communications degree, she still had to work her way up. Prior to being a founder and girl boss, she used to work at Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and did stand-up comedy on the side. After Disney, she took on a job with office supply company Danka, where she sold fax machines door to door. It was this job and the Florida heat that sparked her idea of shapewear pantyhose. Number 4. Her charity foundation has helped many young women. Sara believes that women need to be empowered and pushed to reach their goals. She's an active feminist and philanthropist for many women's causes. Back in 2006, Sara Blakely launched the Sara Blakely Foundation to help women through education and entrepreneurial training, a dream she's had before Spanx. Since then, she's supported multiple causes and donated lots of money to them. Through Spanx, she supported Garment America Social Business Fund, the Acola Project, the Malala Fund, and the Powerful Foundation in their quest to help girls and women around the world get educated, start their business, or be more confident. With her foundation, she helped girls with scholarships. She donated $1 million to Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for girls, and even joined the Giving Pledge, an initiative where rich people pledge to donate half of their fortunes after they pass away. Number 5. Her net worth is now $1.01 billion according to Forbes. Selling underwear and shaping garments might seem like a weird way to make money or get rich, but this is where you're wrong. Underwear and pantyhose are disposables that people wear all the time, so the need for this type of product is constantly growing. Sara successfully sold Spanx to the point of where she became a billionaire. She started her career in her 30s, and now her net worth is roughly $1.01 billion, according to Forbes. The Spanx line now includes multiple products, and they can be found in many retail stores and other clients' yearly sales. Number 6. She wanted to be a lawyer but failed the LSAT. We all have certain dreams and the hopes of our career when we grow up. For some of us, these dreams come true, but for some, they don't. It's hard to move on when you worked and studied so hard to become a doctor or an actor, but simply it just didn't happen. We learn from failure from a young age, but somehow we never get comfortable with it. Neither did Sara. She wanted to be a lawyer, just like her father, but she didn't pass the LSATs, and she calls that one of her biggest failures. She went on to Florida State University, where she studied communications and ended up doing business. She was all over the place until she found her calling, which is not a bad one if you ask us. Number 7. Pregnant women wear Spanx, and people are going crazy about it. Spanx has now a bunch of products to offer both men and women. They're designed to squeeze you in and make you look slimmer in tight clothes. This body-shaping garment is perfect for when you wear sundresses, light-colored pants, or skinny jeans. They're not meant for weight loss, but for giving the illusion that you are slim or toned in areas such as your abdomen, arms, butt, and legs. Since they squeeze you in, you can imagine that for some, Spanx are uncomfortable. Some women even wear them while pregnant, which is quite dangerous for the baby. Even celebrities were spotted wearing Spanx during their first months of pregnancy, and people were not okay with it. Spanx does sell maternity slimwear, but not everyone knows about it apparently. Number 8. This industry is led by men, mostly. When Sara first started the company, she was also working a day job in the first 2 years. She moved to Atlanta, Georgia, because that was the place to be if you wanted to be in this kind of business. She also visited North Carolina, the location of most of America's hosiery mills. To her surprise, and not only, the people and representatives she met from this industry were mostly men. They were not pleased with her product or ideas and dismissed her quickly. Only one of them decided to support her in this because his daughters heard about the product and convinced him that it has potential. Her success is due to the fact that she was a woman with a product for women, but men didn't really understand it at the beginning, because of course they didn't. Number 9. Oprah endorsed her product, and that is how it all started. When Spanx first launched, from Sara's apartment at the time in Atlanta, Georgia, nobody knew about it. It's quite hard to launch a product on the market and expect it to perform well without any marketing, endorsement, or hype. In order to make her product more appealing to people, she tried all of the techniques available at the time. One of them was to send a few samples to Oprah so she could try them on. Luckily for her, she did try the product and then endorsed it as her new favorite thing to her audience, and that was how the whole craze with Spanx began. This shows that one should never underestimate the power of celebrity. Number 10. She bought a house worth $8.8 million. Although she's a billionaire, Sara doesn't live a life filled with luxury and extravaganza. She worked hard for her money and seems like she wants to be smart about how she spends it. Her business is in Atlanta, her husband in New York, and her family lives in Florida. This means she has homes in all of these cities. She bought a penthouse in New York City worth $12.1 million, but sold it because she's afraid of heights. Other than that, she has a house in Atlanta and one in Florida that she bought for $8.8 million. Apparently, she knows a thing or two about real estate. And Aluxers, if you want to learn some more about the fashion world, make sure to check out our video 15 Things You Didn't Know About the Fashion Industry by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. Delta's flight attendants wear Spanx. Now, years after Spanx launched and everyone knows about shaping leggings and underwear, we can safely say that the product is available everywhere and is being manufactured by lots of brands. With so many celebrities wearing them, the hype around them never diminishes. In fact, it's gotten to the point that flight attendants wear them as a part of their uniform. Yes, you heard that right. Delta Airlines flight attendants have a new uniform designed by Zach Posen and Spanx Hosiery. Spanx hosiery are available in 7 different colors and help flight attendants with blood circulation and complement their new uniform that took almost 3 years to make. Number 12. She has 5 items she cannot travel without. Now that she's also a famous person and people want to become just like her, Sara has to attend a lot of public events, conferences, interviews, launches, and even red carpets. People want to know everything about her, if she wears her product, how's her day-to-day life, and all sorts of things. Going through her luggage, you'll be surprised to see that she can't travel without 5 essential items. She only uses Samsonite luggage and always has an iPod, Bose noise reduction headphones, Cheez-Its for snacking, Spanx of course, sneakers for comfort, and scrunchies because she's an 80s girl at heart. Number 13. She launched Spanx for arms last year. Spanx launched first with shaping underwear for women. It all went so well, they decided to add more products to the brand and address more needs. This is how hosiery was born: leggings, bras, tops, plus size and men's underwear, and socks. If you go to Spanx.com, you'll find everything you need. Last year, they went a little further and launched a new product, Spanx for arms. It was received with some criticism, but also a lot of love. It's debatable if it's a good idea or not, but it shows that innovation is very important to the brand, and also that they listen to what people need in matters of basic body garments. Number 14. She wrote her own patent to save $3,000. Nowadays, business owners get a loan from the bank in order to start their own business because not everyone can save up thousands of dollars or have wealthy parents to support them. Sara didn't do that. She made it on her own with her own money and efforts. It was not easy, but it was worth it. She saved money to start the business and pay for everything herself. She was the owner and marketer, the accountant, the designer, basically everything in one. And to prove to the haters that you can, in fact, make it on your own, she even wrote her own patent for Spanx. This saved her at least $3,000, the amount you would pay a specialist and a lawyer to do it for you. Thank God we have the internet. Number 15. She co-owns the Atlanta Hawks team. Sara started her business in Atlanta because that was the main city where all manufacturers and factories were based. That's where she started her business, so we assume it has a special place in her heart. To prove again that she's a native entrepreneur, she actually co-owns the Atlanta Hawks. She's in this business with Eitzler, former NBA player Grant Hill, and Rick Schnall, a partner at New York-based Clayton Dubilier and Rice Inc., and the team's principal owner, Tony Ressler. Sara Blakely is the ultimate girl boss, and we cannot get enough of her. And that's a wrap for today's episode, Aluxers. Thanks for being here with us. Now, before you go, we're curious. Do you love Spanx? And have you ever tried the real ones? We're curious to find out how many fans are among our subscribers. And for the true Aluxers, you know you get a bonus fact for sticking with us all the way until the end. Now here it is. Number 16. She invited Neiman Marcus into the bathroom to show him how Spanx work. When you launch a product onto the market, you want it to reach as many people as you can. Marketing can only do so much, as well as endorsement, but there are other techniques that can help you get your product out to more people. One of them is getting in big retailers like Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Sephora, or Harrods. These famous and big retailers don't accept just any product or brand, and it's quite the hassle to get on their shelves. Sara Blakely knew she had to reach them on a different level, so she tried to get as many meet and greets as she could with the owners. She also tried with Neiman Marcus, who owns Bergdorf and Neiman Marcus Group. She only had a few minutes with him, so instead of having presentations and statistics, she invited him into the bathroom so he can see with his own eyes how Spanx work. Long story short, she got the deal. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.